time until school was back in session and grades called, but that's not a bad thing. But he's here tonight. You still on Christmas break?
Yeah.
Or you cutting class?
I'm on break.
You was stuttering. Something ain't right. But it don't matter as long as he's here tonight. It's nice to see him back. So what I need you to do is to start picking up the energy for Mr. Christopher Gray. And keep clapping.
Good evening.
Greetings.
This piece is called The Real. I was born at a loss for words with a lust for curves. Muted my first porno, I was quite perturbed. Strong moral conscience me thinking about having a daughter that ended up getting fucked on film to afford the attention you never afforded her. So random dudes can bust that will to her moans and squeals. These are the thoughts that torture a father. Bare backs on Kleenex, dubious hands in an alphabet soup fingering for vowels. Through the consonants, the question is E-Y-I-O-U-A, damn thing. Sometimes the night brings sunshine and the moon sips moonshine. Sipping 3 strikes at noontime, why do you cry if you're so numb? Inquisition of the decade. Hypocrisy is the faculty we employ to deject the acts we enjoy, like heroines of the feminist movement that refuse to date men that will not treat them like whores. The heroine eminent in the veins of Ray Charles, the rush. You're never an addict when the drugs are free, you're never a slave when the chains have keys to trust we often place in ourselves. That we can do without the plug, the jump, that one day we'll make it back to the mechanic, put down the cables, leave the stable, and leave behind the muck. But this is the real. We put our morals where the money is, confiding in the common mind, commercialism the steeple of our mainstream cathedrals, mercantile polytheism. Conglomerate deities that have convinced us purpose is something you can buy, fate can be purchased, atheism a luxury of the wealthy. Imagination and ingenuity traits of the stealthy in a nation devoted to the oil-painted liturgy. Crude douse bowies in the Gulf anchor next to out-of-view shrimp boats, the SSGFYs. Simply stating, go frack yourself, the Inquisition is why the rebuttal, the Luddite mantra, curiosity killed the conscious us. Digital consciousness misconstrued by typos, binary signals of love and hate. Since when did a smile come down to a series of ones and zeros? The source code of spiritual quintessence, have you finally mapped the soul? Social media yielding socially disabled youth. Desensitized minds do not fear damnation. Nuclear apocalypse qualified as a respawn. But this is the real. T-minus the past. Let passions pass us. Existence proceeds essence. Who is it that you hope to be this day? We fall under the weight of false otherness like suburban hipsters shooting authenticity intravenously, a fable of the common. Products of the commonwealth, Providence counting the opulent affluence, the evidence of a purchased culture. Broadway shows and limited engagements for the limited, beauty for the dispirited. What does your face cost? Are your tears rechargeable? Do your eyes need changing? We sell souls by the pack and tempt wolves with songs. Pledge allegiance to the farce of the flag and realize patriotism is the product of a broken bloodline. Rotted seeds and blotted eggs lead the fucking to the famished, birth the future, and the famine families didn't come in good this season. The price of fatherhood weighted by the pound. We sing wolves our songs, give serpents our tambourines, drums, the hearts of the aborted, they get louder every year. Did you hear the vacuum? Patriotism is the product of a broken bloodline, and I am the product of a broken soul. This is the real. Adjust and occupy.